Hello, everyone. Welcome back to TV Day's Drama Digest. Today, we have a riveting news story to delve into, one filled with suspense, betrayal, and a major confrontation that could change everything in Salem. We are talking about Gabi Hernandez's relentless quest to uncover the truth about her brother, Rafe, and the shocking confrontation she has with EJ DiMera. Will Gabi finally discover what EJ did to Rafe, and will she pull the trigger in a desperate attempt to get the answers she deserves? Let's break down the intense drama that's about to unfold. The beginning of the mystery, Rafe's return and his amnesia. Rafe Hernandez has returned to Salem, but things are not as they seem. After a harrowing series of events, Rafe finds himself in a situation that no one could have predicted. He's back, but he's not the same. Rafe has suffered from memory loss, a result of being injected with a memory-erasing drug, CRS-17, that was administered by none other than EJ DiMera himself. This drug, designed by the infamous Dr. Rafe, is capable of wiping a person's memory clean, erasing everything that they once knew. In Rafe's case, it seems that the drug worked all too well. Not only has Rafe lost his memories, but no one in Salem believes that he is truly Rafe. The confusion is palpable as those around him, including his friends, family, and colleagues, are convinced that the man before them is nothing more than a dangerous imposter, Arnold Feniger. Arnold, a man with a shady past, has now taken Rafe's place, and the truth remains buried beneath layers of deceit. What's worse, the real Rafe is being locked away in a prison of his own mind, unable to recall who he is or what has happened to him. As if this weren't devastating enough, his own sister, Gabi, is about to embark on a dangerous journey to uncover the truth about what's really going on. Gabi's determined search for the truth. Gabi has always been protective of her brother, and she isn't about to let anyone, least of all EJ DiMera, get away with what they've done to Rafe. Throughout the ongoing saga, Gabi has suspected that something is terribly wrong with the man who claims to be Rafe. Her suspicions grow when she notices the erratic behavior of the man she believes to be her brother, and the growing doubts in her mind lead her to take matters into her own hands. After an intense confrontation with Arnold, Gabi demands the truth. She pulls his hair in an attempt to secure a DNA test, but the results are far from conclusive. The evidence leaves Gabi with more questions than answers, and she becomes even more convinced that something sinister is happening right under her nose. She knows that if Arnold isn't Rafe, then something or someone must be hiding the real truth. Meanwhile, EJ DiMera, who has been secretly pulling strings behind the scenes, is growing increasingly worried. He knows that Gabi is a force to be reckoned with, and her relentless pursuit of the truth threatens to expose the carefully crafted web of lies he's been spinning. The pressure is mounting, and Gabi is determined to find the answers that will bring justice for her brother. EJ's desperate measures, covering up the truth. EJ DiMera, as always, is a master manipulator. He has been scheming for weeks, pulling all the strings in an effort to maintain control over the situation and keep Rafe's true identity a secret. With the switch between Rafe and Arnold successfully executed, EJ believes that he has everything under control. However, there's one thing he hasn't accounted for: Gabi's unwavering loyalty to her brother and her desire to uncover the truth at any cost. EJ is also trying to cover his tracks, knowing that the longer the truth remains hidden, the more complicated things will become. He can't afford for Gabi or anyone else to find out what he's done. And as Gabi inches closer to the truth, EJ is forced to take drastic measures to ensure that the facade of Arnold remains intact. He orders Rita Leslie, his loyal assistant, to keep watch over Rafe and to continue maintaining the illusion that he is Arnold. But despite his best efforts, Gabi's suspicions continue to grow, and it becomes a race against time to prevent her from uncovering the truth. Gabi confronts EJ, a showdown at the DiMera mansion. The moment of truth finally arrives when Gabi storms into the DiMera mansion, hellbent on confronting EJ about his involvement in Rafe's disappearance. The confrontation is nothing short of explosive. With emotions running high and the stakes higher than ever, Gabi points a gun at EJ, demanding that he tell her the truth about what he's done to her brother. EJ, ever the calm and collected figure, is visibly rattled by the confrontation. He tries to talk his way out of the situation, attempting to convince Gabi that everything is fine, that Rafe is still alive, and that there is no reason for her to panic. But Gabi isn't buying it. She knows something is terribly wrong, and she's not going to let EJ manipulate her any longer. She demands answers, refusing to back down until she gets the truth. As the tension builds, Gabi stands her ground, gun still pointed at EJ. Will she pull the trigger and force EJ to confess, or will she give him one last chance to explain himself? The suspense is palpable, and fans are left wondering whether Gabi will get the answers she's been searching for, or if EJ will continue to deceive her and everyone around him. Rafe's struggle with memory loss. Can he regain his identity? Meanwhile, Rafe is struggling to come to terms with the fact that he doesn't remember who he is. When he's questioned by Jada and Sean, he becomes more and more confused. Who is Rafe? He asks, completely unable to comprehend the situation. His confusion only deepens as the people around him continue to insist that he's someone he doesn't recognize. Jada, believing that Rafe is faking his amnesia, is initially skeptical of his claims. She and Sean think that Rafe might be trying to cover up something bigger, but as time goes on, they start to realize that the situation is far more complicated than they ever imagined. They begin to suspect that Rafe's memory loss is real, and that someone, likely EJ, has been behind the scenes pulling the strings to keep Rafe trapped in a world of confusion. As the story unfolds, Rafe's struggle to regain his memories becomes even more intense. The truth about his identity is hidden from him, and it's unclear whether he will ever be able to remember the events that led up to his disappearance. Will Rafe eventually break free from the mental fog and uncover the truth? Or will he remain trapped in a maze of confusion, unable to break free from the forces working against him? Gabi's determination. Will she expose EJ's lies? As the confrontation between Gabi and EJ intensifies, the ultimate question remains, will Gabi be able to expose the truth and hold EJ accountable for his actions? With EJ's carefully constructed lies starting to unravel, Gabi's resolve to uncover the truth has never been stronger. She knows that EJ is hiding something, and she is determined to get to the bottom of it, no matter the cost. The stakes are incredibly high, not only for Gabi but for Rafe, the entire Hernandez family, and everyone involved in the web of deception EJ has woven. If Gabi uncovers the truth, it could change everything for Rafe, for EJ, and for the people who have been affected by his actions. Will Gabi be able to break through EJ's defenses and get the confession she needs? Or will EJ continue to outsmart everyone around him, keeping his secrets buried for good? The road ahead, a tense and suspenseful drama as we move forward in this tense storyline. One thing is clear, the drama surrounding Rafe's memory loss and the mystery of his true identity is far from over. With Gabi determined to uncover the truth, EJ desperately trying to maintain control, and Rafe trapped in a web of confusion, there is no telling what will happen next. The stakes are higher than ever, and each new revelation brings us closer to the ultimate truth. The confrontation between Gabi and EJ, as well as Rafe's ongoing struggle to regain his memories, promises to be one of the most dramatic and suspenseful arcs in Days of Our Lives history. Fans will be on the edge of their seats as the story unfolds, eager to see who will emerge victorious and what secrets will be revealed. Stay tuned for more as the tension builds and the stakes continue to rise in Salem. Will Gabi expose EJ's lies? Will Rafe regain his memories, or is it too late? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Days of Our Lives fans are in for one wild ride.